Okay, let's get into your samurai sword. Now, what I have here is what we call a gomdo-che, but it's a bamboo. I think they call them shinai samurai sword. It's a practice one, so that if you get hit by it, you don't get knocked out, but it stings quite a bit. This one's going to have a line running down the back of it, okay, a yellow line. So you can see right there, a yellow line running down the back of it. All right, so that represents the back of the blade. So when you're practicing with this, you want to be facing the opposite side to the yellow line forward when you're attacking your enemy. Now, I also just brought a little, 1-inch dowel in here, maybe even less than 1 inch, probably about 1 inch. Just to show you, I mean, these are the same size. So if you have a 4-foot dowel and you didn't have a shinai, I would just draw a line along the back of it. You could practice your samurai with this, no problem at all. Okay. All right. So today we're going to be doing what I just did. Okay, we're going to be doing a draw, a clear, and putting the sword away. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. So first off, take the weapon in your left hand, facing downward. Okay, if you're holding the shinai, or the gomdo-che, you're going to be holding it underneath the scabbard. Okay, so underneath the guard, rather. All right. So you're holding it underneath the guard. I'll use this one. You're going to go ahead and put your hand on your side. Now your hand is going to represent your sheath of your sword. Okay, so it can't really move from here. Now if you're a short person, you're going to need a shorter weapon because you won't be able to pull this all the way out. Okay, but mine at 4 foot and I'm 6'3" works fine. So now, hold the weapon by your side. Now there's different placements you can have the weapon, but for the here and now, have the blade facing upward. Okay? Keep the left hand pinned by your side. What we're going to do is step forth with our right foot in what's called a bagua position. So feet about hip width apart, but toes facing 45 degrees, equal weight on both legs, knees bent like you're sitting in a chair, so hips back. That's what we're going to step into. Our right hand is going to come across, grab right underneath the guard. Left hand stays on the hip as we pull all the way out. And once we get the weapon in front, we're going to step that right foot in, bring the left hand all the way to the bottom of the weapon so you have maximum leverage. And the weapon tip is just angled forward just slightly, maybe 15, 30 degrees, something like that. Okay? That's what you're looking for. So from the side, okay, and you want that hand to grab as you set into your position. Okay? All right, let's try that a couple times. First off, inhale and breathe. And then you can do another slow draw across with the hand as you exhale. And the moment the hand touches, go. All right, let's try that again. Hand comes across. Leave that left hand on your hip. Let the tip come all the way out. As soon as it touches, pull all the way out. And that's sort of a mental practice. That's a reaction time practice. So bringing the hand across, you're waiting until you feel it. As soon as you feel, you can go. Okay, now let's practice the clear. You've done your Kill Bill fighting. The weapon has blood on it, to be graphic. You're going to lift the weapon up diagonally above your head. See if I have enough space here for you to be able to see. So your right hand's up if you're a righty. Left hand comes on the back of the blade. So your left hand is on like underneath your pinky, like that part of your hand. That's going to be on the back of the blade on the string. I'm going to throw my left hand to the side and my right hand down. Right, you heard that whistle? That's what you're looking for. But the key here, if you look from the side, I can't let this go past me. No, it has to go straight to the side and down. You can try this with a knife at home if you have water on it, right? Kitchen knife, you can throw it. But from experience, make sure you're holding on to that sucker good because it will go flying. Okay, so hold on to it tight, but clear the water from it. That's only going to work if you're throwing the liquid at one spot. Okay, so you can try this, a very good shoulder foundation. Here, if I'll mirror you, holding it up with my right arm. Okay, left hand's on the back side. Inhale, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, try the opposite side just to balance it out. Left hand up, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we've drawn the weapon, we've gone through our battle, we've cleared the weapon. What's left to do is now put the weapon away. So you're going to bring your left hand back to your hip, thumb facing up. Or thumb, I would say, how should I say that? If you look like, yeah, thumb's on the top side. Okay, thumb's on the top side. So you got to imagine that you're not always going to be able to see what's going on when you need to shoot your weapon, so you need to do this by feel. So the way you're going to do this is you're going to pull your weapon across until the bottom of the string, the one closest to the guard, is touching your thumb. You're going to pull that string all the way up the backside of your thumb between the two knuckles, all the way until the tip gets there. Then you're going to put the tip in, push it all the way down, and when you get to the very end, you're going to give it an extra little click, a little bit of speed, because that's what clicks the case in place. Okay? All right, let go. Let's try the whole thing. Okay? So right now, string is on the bottom. Inhale, exhale, let the hand come across. As soon as it touches, draw your weapon, step forward. Good. From there, stand, cross the arms, throw the hand to the side, clear the blade. Okay, if you want to get a little bit extra fancy on this one, step your right leg back. Different ways to do it, but step your right leg back, pull that hand, the weapon, to the left hand between the two knuckles on the thumb. Start to pull the string all the way up, put it in, push it down, at the end click, and as you stand up, breathe. Okay, good. That should give you some good focus, some good reaction timing. It's all about developing your mind in Samurai. It's about having one single mind, one single focus. So there are many types of draws, but they're an entire practice themselves because they bring on that calm state of mind. They get you one with the weapon, and they get you to a one-track mind, which is so important in life. So practice this. Eventually, in Samurai, that first draw is going to be, in general, your attack. So the way I understand it, Samurai battles are sort of like the Colt 45 or the Magnum or Desert Eagle of weapons, 50 cal. You don't really get nicked in a Samurai fight. Okay, with these weapons, the Chinese weapons, they're flying through the air, they're cutting tendons, cutting ligaments, hitting pressure points. Not with this. This is just a cleaver coming through the air. That's it. If you get hit by this, you're done from a real Samurai. So think of it that way. It's very decisive, very focused. You don't just kind of twirl it around. Once you decide, and you go that direction, and you see it through. So practice it, see where it takes you, see what it does for you, and the lessons themselves will teach you the actual cuts and blocks. See you in the next lesson.